Hey everyone. Good morning. I'm a little groggy this morning. The games last night on Sloshed didn't go very well. I remember that. So this morning I wanted to roll out of bed and start working through some more Go problems. So we're gonna do some Go problems while I have my coffee. Wait for my wife to wake up to get up and everything. It'll probably be another half an hour, something like that. And the nice thing about doing Go problems is that they're actually a lot less stressful than playing a game. So, good, it's all quiet here for now. So I'll just get started. I'll enjoy my coffee and my bowl and get started. White to play. White plays here, then black could play down here, but then white would be able to play here to take out the eyes, or also be able to optionally, if a black, well, I guess, if white played here and black played down, then white would have to poke this out. And then black would play back here, and white would just fill, leave a false eye in the corner. Didn't consider a second variation, didn't consider this, but in theory maybe it'll still work. Maybe it'll make a ko though. Okay, maybe I got that wrong. I considered the wrong response from black. I'll forgive myself since this is the first problem. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, because this doesn't work for me, this makes a ko, which isn't good enough. How about if I just immediately poke out that eye? If I take that, then could he really even afford to ignore it? Oh yeah, he couldn't, because I'd have to play up here. I couldn't play down here. Maybe this is calling me right here. Let's explore this. White. It still makes a ko, I think. I don't think that's good enough. What if white just pushes in? Ah, this is looking better. I think this one works because white, and then black. What if black just plays down like this, though? Then white can push in again. And then what, black played down like this, or back like this to make the eye, and white can't. There's nothing here because then black could just correct it and make that second eye. So it doesn't seem like pushing works. Let's invoke the name of the mighty 1, 2, 3 reading. If I pushed here, then black played here. So let me investigate this. Again, if white plays here. It's possible one of the responses I read actually didn't work for black. I just didn't see it. I didn't confirm it. So if white plays here, and then black plays... just say black plays here. Then white plays here, black Ataris, white fills, and then black's got an eye, but this is a false eye because of this stone. I think this does work. White, let's try it. Yeah, there we go. So that one was solved. Hmm. Okay, this one obvious, right? Just make dead shape, cut it. Not dead shape, make cuttable shape, I guess. And white is going to want to be throwing first of all. I'm going for speed this time, I think. I'm going to still try to read it thoroughly and be um, consistent in my approach to doing Sumigo. So, as much as I want to just jump and play what I know is the answer, I really want to read it out. That's the point. My intuition says that maybe I should consider just playing the outside move first of all. Just take this, make the inside area as big as possible. But if I played here, then black would very quickly not have to do a lot. I guess if white played here, black could play here, and that would be a no. Is this one of those bent four in the corners again? If I play here, no, this is Seki. What am I? No, it's Seki. Yeah, this is Seki. So by black playing here, black makes a Seki, or white makes a Seki, I guess. By white playing here, black can make a Seki. If white plays here instead, then black can play. Black would just play here, right? A 2-2. That'd be dead shape. So I think white's best option is here, unless I'm not seeing something. Let me consider this one though again. If I play here, then black would play here. So let me see what happens if white plays here. If white plays here, then black would be able to play here. And then white would play here, and black would make the Seki again. So it's just kind of another variation on playing here, I think. So I think these are basically the same. Let me see if there's a way for black to kill by white playing here. White plays here, black pushes in. Nope, wouldn't work because I could just make an eye here. Black couldn't play in here, otherwise they'd be captured. So I think this works fine too. I think they both do the same kind of thing. Let me do this one just to check. Oh, I guess that's wrong. Okay, so I guess Seki was wrong actually, so I should look at that a little bit more closely. My assumptions were wrong. What if white plays here? What if white plays here? White, white, black, white. Black, capture. That's not good. Plays here. Maybe I don't see it. Not finding it. I don't see it. What about if black plays? I don't see it. I don't see it. Not finding it. I don't see it. What about if black plays? Now this is the problem. I've been playing this one now for 5 minutes, which probably isn't. I should have probably just progressed. Maybe I'm gonna start doing that. Maybe I'll try to fake a timer. That sounds fun. I don't think I don't think GoGrinder actually comes with a timer on it. It's kind of an interesting idea for a feature request, but I think that this is, I wouldn't expect to see a new release of GoGrinder anytime in my lifetime, but who knows. Maybe that's not true. Let me see. Stopwatch. While I keep looking at that. This is going to get really annoying to use, so I don't want to get a timer just because I'd have to do it for every single... Well, I guess I could just have it run. I could just have it rolling, and then I could just force myself to proceed. Yeah, I think that's an interesting idea, don't you? In the meantime, I'll keep working at this. There's Holly. Sounds like Holly's awake. What if I just play here? I'm gonna try this even though I didn't read it. Doesn't seem like it should work though, right? Failed. Oh hey, got a viewer. Got a couple of viewers. Good morning, guys. Yeah, this one's trickier for me than I feel like it should be. Maybe I just need more coffee. This is the third go problem of the stream, I think, or fourth, something like that. So maybe I just need some more coffee. I've really not... Let me, I guess, reevaluate this, even though I've done it a few times. I'll just play the outside one naively. If I play this one, then I would expect black to just be able to play here, right? White's best option would be to play here, which makes a Seki, right? Either that or, yeah, it's a Seki. So, white needs to live without Seki, out of Seki, live outside of Seki. He can do better than a Seki. So I played here, black's response was this. I evaluate this one now. And if I played here, then black would just play here, white, black. I didn't get a living... Okay, white lives in what you figured out, I got it. But if white plays here, then black plays here. And then white... Oh, maybe white needs to... Well, this is still Seki though, isn't it? White, black, white. White, black, white. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is the trick right here. White, black, white. This. Right, white. Yeah, this is the trick, because then there's a Liberty shortage on this cornerstone. Right. That must be it. Or not? I was looking at this. Oh, wait, what am I thinking? He can just fill. And kill. What am I thinking? Jeez, I need more coffee. Let's see. I have dogs waking up too, and they get nuts. They want to go out. They want to go for a walk. So I might have to pause the stream and come back after they get walked, depending on what my roles and responsibilities are. I was expecting my wife to sleep for another half an hour, but I guess not. We'll see though. Maybe the dogs will calm down. I don't want to navigate this one. I really don't want to navigate this one. I don't want to see the solution. I think I'm just going to skip it. I don't want to skip it. I can solve this. There's only 5 points. Come on. You can do this. What about if you play here? Or here. No, here. Here's the same Seki result. Oh, white, black, Seki, right? So I played this one, I played this one. This one looks stupid. So that really means that there's only, and I've checked this one out too, so there's really only 2 options, these 2, right? Let's eliminate this one. This one, if I play this one, black would probably just jump out like this, white would have to play down here like this. I guess that means a ko in the corner. No, then if, let's see, white, black, white, black. No, that's just a, yeah, I guess that's a ko in the corner. White, white, black, white, black, white. Well, that's better than Seki. Let's try it. Oh, of course it's still a failure. Maybe it's not better than Seki, actually. I don't know. I guess it depends. Okay, so let's stick with this one. Evaluate this one really quickly. White plays down here. Black, I guess would just, well, oh, I see. Well, no, I don't. Oh, wait a minute, maybe I do. White, if black Atari's like this, then white can capture up here, then white can, or black can connect then. Hey, Sickwill, yeah, I probably did, but maybe I was not as groggy. Maybe I had more coffee, so maybe it was more easy. I often will hit problems that I did in the past that, for some reason, I have a really hard time with when I see them again. I've probably spent 10 minutes on this one now, so I should probably skip it. Maybe that timer is a good idea. This looks stupid anyways. I should just go back, and my intuition isn't fired up yet. That's the problem. My intuition isn't warmed up. I should really go back to the basics, but the basics looked like they were just Seki to me. Okay, fine. Black. Let's see. White. Black, black. White, capture. So that's not an option. White. Black. White. Black. White. Black. No. Okay, I have not. This is like I must have misread one of these things or something like that, or just didn't read out a variation. I haven't looked at this one yet because it looks stupid. It looks absolutely terrible, but I'm gonna do it just because I swear I'm convinced that I've looked at as much as I can over here, so what the hell, I just want to discount it here, and then I guess black would. Black would jump here, white, black, no good, no. Just a sec, guys. I hear things stirring, critters stirring. Hmm. My awesome wife is walking the littles, is walking the dogs, so I can keep on recording. Let's see. I'm going to chalk this one up to just being an absolute and complete mental block today, and for the sake of moving forward, I'm going to just skip this problem. I'm not even going to look at the answer. I don't want to know the answer. Okay, fine. We'll take a look at it. Now you're right. Now I remember going through this sequence. I don't know why it didn't, why I'm kind of going through the same problems that we went through before. I wonder how many times that happens with GoGrinder. It actually restarts me back where I left off, so I keep on going over the same 10 problems. You'd figure I'd learn this by now. My intuition says this. It really does for this problem. I did keep a live journal a long time ago, but it was under a completely different name, and it was, yeah, that was quite a while ago. I haven't updated it for probably almost 10 years, I guess, maybe 8 years, I don't know. This is my gut, though. My gut says this is the right move, and hopefully my gut isn't as bad as the whole Iraq war thing. But this is a Go problem, it's not a war, so. But I trust my gut here. But I'll still check it out. Let's check it out with some intelligence. If I play here, white plays here, black plays in. That seems fine. No, it doesn't. Yeah, that's true. I mean, these are usually the key points, right? Um, White or black, white. Oh, black, white, capture the corner. White can connect, or he can take away the second eye. Ta-da! I'll do anything for that damn GoGrinder cheery jingle. I wanted one of those this morning. Anyways, for anyone that didn't see that, because I think it looks like, there we go, a bird of prey. Can't figure it out either. I'll do that again in slow motion. Slow motion is this. Black plays here, and then white would Atari this way, right? And so then that allows black to make an eye in the corner, but then white has the option to either take away the second eye. If he takes away the second eye, though, black can just play down, right? So his best bet is to just connect this stone out, which forces black to make that second eye. So at least it ends in Sente for white. I feel like a couple of my cylinders have started to fire, so the oil is hopefully moving around now. Again, 1-2, 1-2s. Now that Sick Willie gave me the 1-2 point hint that I should always keep in mind is looking at right off the bat for key points in these kinds of small life and death problems in the corner. This looks better than this. I mean, empty triangle is always bad. Well, it's not always bad. I wish I could have, I should have an image of a hand reaching out and smacking me. I should get an animated gif of a hand going and just slapping me across the face of my webcam, because when one of the my guiding principles is that I really dislike Go proverbs. I think that unless something, I mean, I get it, they're rules of thumb, whatever, that most of the time they work, but in my opinion, if you're relying on Go proverbs, that means that you don't know that you're relying too heavily on intuition. I guess. But anyways, this is generally considered to be a pretty bad shape, so this is the option. I don't want to overthink this one though. I mean, seems fine, right? And that's a living shape in the inside. Can't do anything else really. Otherwise, black could kill him. Moving right along. White to kill. I learned I learned a little bit more about the Chochikun Encyclopedia Life and Death MS-DOS software. I'll play through a couple of those problems just for fun right now, actually. That's kind of fun. It's this thing. I learned how to scale up the window so it's a little bit easier to read. For those of you who haven't seen this, the last time I showed this, it's where I get all of my problems for that I'm using with GoGrinder. It's an old DOS program. And so I learned a little bit more about these different modes. And I also learned that this manual is actually a little bit more descriptive than this. If you actually page down, they go a little bit into detail on the different, the different ways to set up the board and mailing addresses, but it's still not that thick of a manual. And then I was just playing with test mode before, but trial study mode is kind of fun too. Automatic solution mode is pretty fun too. Just a sec, guys. Okay, so let's see. Let's try trial study mode, life and death, where you can pick kind of. I kind of like it a little bit better than GoGrinder actually for this. Is that you can randomize the problem sets. You can start at a particular problem set. But what I don't like about it is that it's all mouse driven. There's no keyboard shortcuts or anything, so you have to click a lot. You can't just hit enter and continue on. So this will actually tell you what the objective is, which is kind of nice. All these comments and stuff has been stripped out of the SGF when it gets converted. And then I learned what all these little buttons do. I haven't learned how to do that, Sequillia. I mean, again, that's another feature request. Maybe I should just because I use GoGrinder so frequently, I should really just send a message to the author and say, hey, I'd love it if you had a way to randomize the problem sets beyond just going through by file name is what it seems to do. It seems like it just gets iterating through the files in whatever order they're sorted in the directory, I think, or I don't know what it's doing to grab that list of files in a particular directory and enumerate them. I don't know. That's one feature request though, is randomizing it. I also like the idea of having coordinates even though it's not really necessary since a lot of these are small corner shapes, but in theory you could use GoGrinder on a much larger problem where coordinates would be useful. What else would I like to see? I don't know, there's lots of ways that I think GoGrinder could be expanded upon. But so here's the weird thing. I'm going to touch on this again. It's kind of fun. Is that one of the things that you get with this Encyclopedia Life and Death is you can see candidates. So as long as you hold down this button, it'll show you where candidate moves are. It doesn't actually mean they're the right moves. It just means that these are next moves in variations that it has. And problem diagram, I can't remember. I think this is how you go back to the beginning, to the main problem. And then you can do testing. In testing mode, that actually allows you to place stones anywhere, right? So there is an option to do that. Hey, what's up? So there is a testing mode like this, which is one of my gripes when I first reviewed it. I was like, oh, I can't place stones anywhere I want. Well, actually you can if you enter testing mode. You exit this and it removes all those stones. So the fact that it gives you candidates is kind of neat. And then, it says down here, right button to move back two moves. So for example, if I do something like, I don't know, how about this? It'll go ahead and instead of just proceeding to the next move like it would, saying, oh, you got the right move, you found the right move, and then moving your head like it would in test mode, it actually says this is the correct one, but you can keep playing, I think, if you want. No, just kind of showing off a little bit more about what I discovered about this old Encyclopedia Life and Death program. It's actually kind of fun. It's kind of nice. I would like to see I would like to see GoGrinder maybe borrow some features from this Encyclopedia of Life and Death. I think it would make studying a little bit more little bit more fun. Studying Go problems a little bit more fun. So maybe at some point what I'll do is I'll make a video of, yeah, this is that Shochi-kun Encyclopedia Life and Death. Maybe eventually what I'll do is I'll make a video kind of just spending, it doesn't take that, it won't take that long, like 15 minutes to go through all the features that I like in this old DOS software, and then I'll make a video out of it and I'll send it to the author of GoGrinder and say, can you add these features? This would actually make GoGrinder really fun. So anyways, now you can look at candidates at this stage. So if you need a hint, you can. Problem diagram will go back and show you. It looks like it goes back to the original problem actually. So it just is a way to reset it. And you can step one, move ahead. And then you can also right click. And right click moves you back 2 moves. So it's kind of neat. It's kind of a neat thing. This is the, and then if you wanted to test to see what happens, is say, oh, what happens when black plays there? If black plays there, then white can't play there or there. So this is painful. White can't, white is dead. And you can go back and select a different problem, exit testing, I guess, first, and select a different problem from the library. It's kind of neat. I like it. I like it. I think it's fun. I don't know this scoring mode actually. I'm going into no man's land for me. I haven't seen it. Oh, okay. It just shows you the scores for the different modes. Okay. And then I guess you could reset them if you wanted to. Okay. That's fine. And then of course everyone saw test mode. I actually kind of, the timer used to bug me, but now that I realize it's a pretty long timer, it doesn't bother me so much. What bothers me is that it doesn't, well, I guess it's not really even a complaint actually, because it assumes, I guess, if you find the right first move, that's because you did what you were supposed to and read the correct sequence all the way through. It wasn't just blind luck. So it seems like this is the one, right? No, of course not. It has to be that one. It's not so happy of a jingle though. Like if that stupid little jingle, that sound, that brilliant little from GoGrinder makes me so happy. This I really want to correct here. That's what it feels like I have to do, but this is also a problem down here. No, black. Seems like I can get an eye over here if I play here. Because he still has to connect out. Let's try that. See, I feel like I'm not being rewarded with this annoying little speaker sound. PC speaker. Oh, it doesn't even have Sound Blaster support. It's a PC speaker jingle. And I paid, I paid 20 bucks for this. Let's see, black to play and kill. This seems like the right way to just remove an outside liberty, a critical outside or inside liberty for white. Let's try that. Okay, my intuition was wrong, but moving right along. Let's see, black, white, black, white. Seems like I have to give up those 2 stones, huh? Black to play and live. Okay, I can't let white play here. So maybe I have to play here. I play here. Black, what? Black would just, I don't know, maybe Hane here, throw in. Black Hane, or if white Hane is, then I could just play down like this. If if I play down like this, then he doesn't want to fill. That would create dead shape, so maybe connect around, but that doesn't really do anything for my capture. Then I'd be able to get another eye over here, I think. Guess we'll see. This should be pretty obvious, you'd think. Like, let's see. I could threaten a cut on the inside, or I could just play what looks to be like a key point, but that seems like it would probably make a, I don't know. Would that even make a ko off one of those cuts? I don't know. I feel like I need to do this first, but if I do this, then I think I do. I think I need to do this. Okay, so black to play and win. Should be pretty easy. Yeah, basically I just have to play down, right? Because if white plays down, he'll take away an inside liberty, and then I can just capture here. If he plays on the outside, I can just connect underneath. So any of the stronger amateur players, feel free to drop into chat whether this methodology, you know, having a thinking timer like that that's enforcing you to do everything in you know 60 seconds or 30 seconds or however long it is actually a good thing for studying Go problems. You know, it keeps a little heat on, I guess. It annoyed me to begin with, but now I kind of like it. Seems like I want to keep this connected. Actually, this is a good option, isn't it? No, because it still allows him to make dead shape. Wait a minute, I play here. If I play here, then he'll push in. I'll play down. Then I'll play down. Oh boy, this is a toughy one for me. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So I can't play here. I mean, yeah, it forces you to it forces you to draw some conclusions pretty quickly. Like rather than just keep on humming and hawing and navel gazing and trying to find something that isn't there. So I guess having a timer is good in that regard. It forces you to really make some conclusions and say, look, if I play here, then he'll capture me here. So I can't play there, but black to play and kill. Black to play and kill. Take away an outside liberty, and then make a ko in the corner. I mean, he has to capture the corner, and then I can capture back, right? Seems good to me. I can't let him play out here. And this looks like a good point right here, but it's not good enough because it still gives him 2 eyes, I think. So maybe here? Force him to... Plus, one of my problems is I read too slowly. This might help that. Yeah, maybe. I can't play here. If I play here, he'll play down like this, and I'll play like this, and then he'll fill, and then I can capture underneath still, actually, so I can play here. Yay! Oh, not yay. Why does it put me there if I'm not on the list? It says you're number 11. Sorry, you didn't make the cut. Hmm. Oh well. Click the mouse to review these problems. So the one I got wrong, I guess I'll review. And this navigation, it just took playing with it for a little bit. It's not that intuitive. This is actually how you step through each move, like that. And up here shows you the number of moves in that variation, I think. And this will actually jump through the different variations, right? And this timer down here will actually, this controls how quickly it iterates or it animates through the variation. So if I did this, what this does is since the timer is so slow, it's set to a lot of time, a lot of delay. It'll very slowly walk through that variation. I can hit, you know, delay and then move this back down, make it go a little bit quicker. It's still not very quick. I'll make it even a little bit more quicker. Right, like that. Okay. And this one, this is just like a fast forward. It just kind of just goes right through it as quickly as possible. So this is kind of like a time-controlled automatic step through the sequence. This is go through yourself, and then the middle one is very quick. And then of course the variations. So if you wanted to, you could spend time going through all the wrong moves and all the other variations. I kind of like this software actually. It's weird. When I first started, I was like, I like GoGrinder so much better. It's got the, the nice little cheery, sounds and everything like this. Mm. The idea of this problem is to make an eye, not to start a capturing race. Yeah. So don't try to eliminate outside liberties. Try to just have an eye and not let white get an eye. Yeah, I mean, I would think that. Yeah, I mean, if I would have read it, I would have investigated that. The 1-2 point bears worth looking at. Yeah, because you basically get free liberty reduction right here, and no matter what white plays, they're going to be taking away one of their own liberties, and they're going to need a follow-up move, and they're going to need to take away one of their inside liberties as well. So I guess another way to look at this is that the benefit of this position is white only has one, for black is that black has, I guess, two outside, quote, or, non-shared liberties at this point, and white has one unshared liberty and two shared liberties, but can't play on either of these. But as a matter of fact, I mean, making an eye, you can actually make two eyes. Yeah, that's the thing. White can't play in here, but black could and have two eyes in the corner, so either way it's dead. Okay, fair enough. And then you can just do a next set of problems. So, I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence. I kind of like this software actually. And then there's automatic solution mode, which is, it's just, all it is an interface that allows you to, like, automatically time through the problem, right? All it does is give you a timer and just steps through the problem. And it goes, this is the correct sequence, next problem, this is the correct sequence, next problem, this is the correct sequence, next problem. Right, it's not very effective. I don't think I would ever study Go problems like this. Well, that's effectively what this is doing. It's just stepping through all the variations, just walking through the entire thing. But yeah. No, I agree. I that's kind of where GoGrinder is kind of nice. But that was just test mode. That wasn't trial study mode. In trial study mode, I think you don't just do 10, you just start somewhere. And now you can just go, That test mode was just for testing, for doing, I don't know, like time testing. But I see what you mean. It would be nice to have the timer and just be able to keep going for as long as you want with the timer on each one, because having that timer is kind of useful. And this is effectively just like GoGrinder here. 20 years old? It's probably 25 years old. I don't know. I don't know when this thing came out. I checked out the I checked out some of the stuff in here. I don't know. Maybe there's a comment in one of these batch files. I don't know. That didn't page through. Oh, wait a minute. What's the way to do that? It's P? That's been years since I've done this. P? Type dash P? I don't remember. I thought there used to be a, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's gobbledygook. Yeah, but I get the gist of it. Yeah, I tried that. For some reason, it's not letting me pipe through more. It doesn't seem to be paging anyways. Type mins.bat Morrissey. Didn't fail, but it's not paging. Maybe I can just scroll up. Maybe this, no, this doesn't give me any kind of scroll back buffer or anything. Oh well, that's fine. Here, what am I doing? I'm making life more difficult than it needs to be. Just go in and take a look at it outside here. DOSBox. I thought I put DOSBox out here. Maybe I didn't. Where did I put it? Did I put that? Oh, I must have put that in my Dropbox. Oh yeah, no, it is. It should be. It's just, I guess DOSBox only gives you a small set of tools. E Dropbox hobbies go. Yeah, I don't remember how old this is. But I'll check it out for the fun of it. You have me curious now. Maybe there's some hint of it somewhere around here. I guess not. This is just a batch file for for installing off floppy, I guess. You know, so I just copy it to another drive. That's funny. I forgot that's how installations used to be. You would just copy stuff off the disk to a directory. Voila. um, yeah, nothing there. Load the mouse driver. It's funny. These probably aren't even actually bitmaps. Let's see, edit or open with paint, I guess. Oh, I guess it actually is. Look at that. Oh, there's no logo, there's no date in there. That breaks my heart. That's funny. That is pretty funny. How about any other things in here that look like they might contain some kind of date info? Only if I really decided to start to dig into it, I guess. Like, I guess I could search for dates or something like that, 19 or something in one of these typed files, but that's committing a lot of effort. Right, wrap, word wrap, view, encoding, we're kind of going down a rabbit hole here just to try to find a legitimate date, but it's kind of fun. Nah, there's no dates in here. Oh, just instructions. It's kind of fun though. Oh, there's the help. Yeah, I mean, the real answer to this question is to just, you know, ask Google, right? Just ask Google. Oh, it's not this. I remember this one though. This was fun. I killed so many people trying to get their appendix out. That's funny. Let's see. Sure, let's just look at the Sensei page. Okay, I guess it was a CD. I guess it's still for sale. Wow, for $100. Holy crap, really? Wow. IBM and Mac. Well, yeah, still no dates. So, anyways, as far as I know, this is. Let's just. I guess we can just go by the dates on the files. But who knows? Those could have changed, right? So we'll call it 1995. So 21 years. Yeah. Anyways, down the rabbit hole. Let's go back to Go Grinder a little bit. I like the cheery tune. Yeah, exactly. Just, who knows? I mean, file dates, it's kind of just like, I suppose, good enough, right? That's kind of what I was thinking. It's not necessarily, it's something, but it's not, it's these, most of these file dates, like the oldest one that I can find in here looks like it's going back to, June of 1995 or something like that. I guess there's one for December. If I really had any DOS skills, I'd remember how to list files based on their date. Hmm. I don't know DOSBox very much. I mean, it's not really MS-DOS, it's just DOSBox. You'd figure that they would have paging, though, wouldn't you? Oh well, it's probably asking for too much. Anyways, back to the Go problems. We'll do a few more. What? Has my streaming been going on for 12 hours? What? Did I forget to turn this off or something? I don't know. No big deal. Yeah, there's no man in DOSBox. There's no man pages. Right to play. Let's see. Yeah, I wish. No. He just White has to play down here. White. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I don't know why. It seems like the problems aren't keeping up. Maybe there's repeats or something. I'm not sure. I need a. This thing is pretty. Starting to get a little dated. 10 years old. I mean, Go Grinder is 10 years old itself. Yeah, that seems the right way. I don't know. It's a good question. I'm not sure why it's not keeping tab. Maybe I should write down. I'm going to write that down, actually. I'm going to write down where I left off. Um, so we're on problem 393 in Go Grinder. I remember looking at one of these before, but I could play here, 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 here. No, I couldn't, otherwise I'll make a false eye. So I really do have to play something like, oh wait, no, this is the free outside liberty one. No, that's right. I can just play down, black plays in, white can Atari this way. If black captures, white can play in here. There's only suicide for black and tons of outside liberties, so that's fine. Yeah, this seems like this is okay. I mean, white. If black plays here, oh no, it's not. If I play here, then white can just play here, right? Black fills here, then white captures here, so I shouldn't play that. Maybe I could play. Yeah, the 1-2 point I guess is the key point again, yet again. Play where white plays, and that's dead shape in there. 1-2 is open, I'll immediately investigate that. Yep. That looks good to me. Yeah, actually that sounds really fun. Yeah, let's do that. If you can give me like, maybe another, yeah, 10 minutes sounds good. In the teaching ladder, KGS teaching ladder. Sure, I'll hop on Steve since it's a teaching game. And I'll log out. Cool. Hey, Steve. All right. I'll be right back. I'm going to step away for just a moment. I'm going to stop the stream and step away for a moment, and then I'll start it up again when we start playing. So I'll see you in around 5 or 10 minutes. All right, 10 minutes.